outplaced as well.
Here's Martin.
Relkeel hurdle over 2.5 miles. Gowel Road leads the real whacker, Jingko Blue, over the first of 9 flights. Kabral Du Mathan through on the inside. Last year's winner, Lucky Place, settles 1 from last. Camsinus 2 or 3 lengths off the back of them as they work their way towards the first left-handed turn. So Gowel Road will lead them down the hill. A couple of lengths in front of Jingko Blue, the real whacker on his quarters. And a break of 2 lengths to Kabral Du Mathan, racing on the inside of Lucky Place. And a break of 2.5 lengths finds Camsinus last of the half dozen. At the foot of the hill, it's Gowel Road and Sam Twiston-Davies looking for a big race double, who leads them up the straight on their way to flight number 2. Gowel Road jumped it safely, couple clear. The real whacker, Jingko Blue, out wide. Jingko Blue regaining second. Kabral Du Mathan is right on the inside, and then Lucky Place, and 3 or 4 lengths adrift of them is Camsinus as they work their way steadily up the home straight. Behind Gowel Road, who leads the real whacker and Jingko Blue, alternating in second and third by a length. Kabral Du Mathan is in the leader's slipstream, racing in a share of 4th place with Lucky Place. Camsinus remains in rear. At the third, Gowel Road and the real whacker upsides with Jingko Blue a close third. Kabral Du Mathan right up the inside, and then Lucky Place less than 3 lengths behind Gowel Road with a circuit ahead of them. Camsinus is last but has closed right up on the leading group. So heading towards the top of the bank, it's Gowel Road who will lead them into the next left-hander. The real whacker less than a length down in second. Kabral Du Mathan's on terms with Jingko Blue. Between them and just behind is Lucky Place. Camsinus remains the back marker, racing in touch. First of 3 hurdles on the side was their 4th. Gowel Road led the real whacker narrowly, with Kabral Du Mathan on the inside of Jingko Blue. Lucky Place between runners, and a break of about 2.5 lengths to Camsinus as they approach flight number 5. Gowel Road leads into it, long at that flight. Kabral Du Mathan made a mistake, might have been put off by the leader. Jingko Blue has emerged upsides Gowel Road as they come over the 6th. Jingko Blue that time rather fluffed his lines, but it didn't stop him taking up the running. Off Gowel Road, the real whacker, Kabral Du Mathan back on an even keel. Lucky Place upsides him. They've yet to see off Camsinus, who's still just about in touch as they head to the flight of hurdles going up the hill. This is 3 from home. Gowel Road and Jingko Blue will leave the ground simultaneously, neither especially fluent. The real whacker a length away, with Kabral Du Mathan on the inside of Lucky Place as they run to the top of the hill. Camsinus is still only a couple of lengths adrift of them as they turn on the gallop towards 2 from home. It's Gowel Road and Jingko Blue matching strides as they begin to make their descent. Harry Skelton taking a pull on Kabral Du Mathan, who's upsides the real whacker with Lucky Place on their outer, and Camsinus remains the back marker, still in touch as they race down towards the penultimate flight of hurdles. Jingko Blue in the diamonds on the outside of Gowel Road, with the real whacker Kabral Du Mathan on the inside within a length of the front pair. Lucky Place holds every chance. Camsinus is still at the rear of the field. They're on the approach to the home straight. Gowel Road and Jingko Blue are tracked by Kabral Du Mathan and Lucky Place. Camsinus has made a place. The real whacker is the first to back out of it. Bottom of the hill with 2.5 furlongs to gallop and 1 flight of hurdles to cross. It's Jingko Blue who's taken up the running. Kabral Du Mathan and Lucky Place have gone second and third. Last year's runner-up Gowel Road outpaced as Skelton switches Kabral Du Mathan to challenge at the final flight. Jumps into the lead. Out jumped Jingko Blue, and Kabral Du Mathan is accelerating clear of his field as they race into the final 100 yards. Kabral Du Mathan sealed this this in a matter of strides. The Relkeel hurdle goes to Kabral Du Mathan for the Skeltons, an easy winner from Jingko Blue. Last year's winner, Lucky Place, plugged on to be third with Gowel Road right behind him, then Cancinus, and finally the Real Whacker.
I know he was odds on, I know he was expected to win, but he won very, very comfortably. Just took liberties at 1 or 2, almost too enthusiastic, but the 15-2-8 on Kabral Du Mathan remains unbeaten for the Skeltons.